welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you're here. My name is Stephanie, and this is a space where together we grow in faith, in purpose, and in intentional living. I recently felt a deep pull in my spirit to reconnect better and to draw closer to God, not just spiritually, but in every area of my life. Guys, if you keep seeing me gaze at the screen, is because I have my notes written there just so I don't forget, because I forget. So I'm calling this my 90-day transformation with God. This is not just a challenge, it is a surrender. I started last Thursday. Today is Tuesday. I started last Thursday, so today is already my day 6. Over the coming days, I'm giving God my full attention, my body, my habits, and my heart. Every single morning I have and I will be spending 1 hour with God in prayer, and that already made such a difference, because usually when we're so busy, that is one of the first things we drop. We just pray and do a short devotional. No, I get up earlier, I get up intentionally, I do 15 minutes of praying. And you would think that would take so long, and it's hard to do. Sometimes I'm not even done with my prayer and the time's up. I do 15 minutes of reading, where I usually read a Bible chapter. Now I'm reading John, so I was at John 8 today. I do 15 minutes of journaling, so I write down my thoughts, how they can apply to my life, the things that I read. And then 15 minutes of worship. So I put my Spotify gospel playlist on shuffle, and I let God speak with me through the songs that come for the next 15 minutes. And to be honest, they have been spot on every single day. I also have set times of prayer throughout the day that I use to stay in constant communion with God. And that makes a big difference too, because as you spend time with God, the things that are happening seem less fraught, they seem less, shall I say, important, they seem less stressful, because you're in a different place, you're in a different sphere. For the next 90 days, I also am changing how I'm taking care of my body. So, I am doing no added sugar, guys, to be honest. Today's day 6, so I'm not really feeling it much. But you guys know how I love my sweets, my pastries, not really candy, my cheesecake, or nice, just really good flaky pastries, sweet pastries. Okay, no for them next 90 days, so these 90 days. No flour products on weekdays, so no pastas, no potatoes, no rice during the week. So I can have them on weekends, which is Saturday and Sunday. No buying of fast food, so I need to be a better steward of my finances. No eating after 7 p.m. I fast on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Even on my eating days, I have 2 meals a day. So I try to stretch them. Usually I have my breakfast maybe around between 10 and 12. And then I will have my supper between 4 and 5. And then that works. And I need to exercise every day. So these days, past 2 days, Sunday, Monday, I've been walking, so go walking for an hour. And the other days I just did like a short video, like 15 to 20 minute video on YouTube. But no matter how the day goes, being intentional of at least exercising every day, no matter how small the movement. I'm also being very conscious about what I allow in my body and in my mind and in my spirit. So I'm doing no contemporary movies or shows, or just YouTube videos, reactions, which I love to watch these days, on weekdays. On weekends, I enjoy them after my work is done. Guys, this past weekend, like Saturday night, I had things that I was doing. I had work that I had to do. I'm planning a concert for my kids' choir for the end of June, and I still had to write out the program. And I saw that it took me hours to finish it. And it was already 10 p.m. when I finished. But before that, I kept saying, I'll just watch something, because, only today and tomorrow you have the time to watch something. No, God help me, thank God. I waited until I finished all my work, And then there was not much time, but I was then able to watch something on Saturday night. And on Sunday, I finished my things like 8 minutes to 12. So for 8 minutes, I watched something before 12. But being more intentional about that as well. And reading one chapter of the Bible every day. Listening to a sermon or a podcast or an audiobook that feeds my soul. So usually on my way to school or on my way to the job is when I will read when I will listen to my podcast. I'm listening to the Breed podcast of Oak Ridge University with Pastor Blurs now. Or I listen to my Inverse, which is the lesson study of the youth of my church, or sometimes to other podcasts. I'm suddenly into podcasts. I never used to be a podcast person before. It's quite recent, but I'm enjoying it very much. Okay, guys. Also, on the physical side, like I weighed myself. I'll put the information here shortly. This is the heaviest I've ever been in my life, guys. That is a no-no. I'm also dealing with warts on my face, dandruff, and my hair is shedding a lot. So I'm trusting God that through disciplines and through changes to bring healing inside as well as out. So if you're ready to start this journey with me, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss the updates. I'll be sharing my progress every 2 weeks, what I'm learning, how I'm growing, and what God is doing in and through me. This is about becoming more like Jesus, not just in what I say, but in how I live, how I look, and how I love. I want people to see Jesus reflected in me, inside as well as out. So, right here, I'm showing you where I'm starting from. These are real, unfiltered photos of me right now. My skin, my hair, my body, my natural state. It's not about shame. It's not about perfection. This is about truth. Being honest about where I am and giving God room to bring real transformation. I'll be sharing my progress, my setbacks, my victories every 2 weeks, spiritually, physically, and emotionally, as I surrender all and become her in Christ. It's more than a glow up. It's a God rise, becoming whole, becoming holy, becoming her. Don't forget to subscribe and join me on this 90-day transformation. Let's become her in Christ and let's do it together. See you soon.